So, hey, welcome back to another one of my videos. Okay, so something came to me. Well, first, let me tell you this. Hold on. I'm drinking right here. I don't drink alcoholic beverages. I don't drink alcohol because I know what it does to your immune system. But I made me a plant-based mimosa. Yes, I did. And I'll tell you about this later. But anyway, I got a phone call from a customer that had really bad food poisoning. She thought it was, she thought she had the virus, but she did not. She was clear. She got a test done twice and she was clear. Okay, so since we got that out of the way and made sure that she was clear from the virus, found out that she had food poisoning, and she got food poisoning from a local place. I'm not going to say the name, but I will say it was a local place that sells name brand sandwiches. And the end of it ends with maybe a ring or something like that. But anyway, this is what happened to her. The way I knew that it was food poisoning is that she could not have a bowel movement. She could not throw up. But she was very, very sick. Normally, when that happens, after you have been to a fast food restaurant, if it happens within a couple of hours after that, and you get symptoms like that, you feel like you want to throw up, you feel like you want to have a bowel movement, and the food, you can feel the food still in your stomach and you're full for like 2 or 3 days maybe, that's because the food cannot digest because you have food poisoning. But here's the food poisoning. There are different types of food poisoning. What happened with her was wherever she went to get her fast food sandwich, whoever fixed her food went and had a bowel movement and did not wash their hands afterwards. And they came back and fixed her food. And the reason why I know this is because of the type of symptoms she had. We have certain parasites that is in our bowels, okay? And if it gets into your mouth some type of way like this is why we're raised to wash our hands after we have a bowel movement and after we urinate, correct? Okay. So if you get that parasite that's inside of your colon, anywhere inside of here, you will not be, that is a very stubborn parasite, and you cannot, it takes a lot to get rid of that, okay? It takes maybe a week. So that's what you call food poisoning, okay? It's food poisoning, but it's food poisoning from a parasite, and it's food poisoning because it was in your food, okay? So since we got that out of the way, she had diarrhea, pain, swelling of the abdomen, and what else? She had stomach cramps and she couldn't digest her food. Okay, so let me tell you what I told her to do. And after about 5 hours, but she went days in agony and pain. After about 5 hours, she threw up, which was great. She had 6 bowel movements, which was great. And the bowels smelled horrific because that wasn't the food. Those were the parasites that came from the other person's intestines that was on their hands because they didn't wash their hands. But anyway, okay. For the diarrhea, to kill off that parasite and the fungus that was inside of her, I told her to chew 1 clove of raw organic garlic every hour for 3 hours. Okay. That is going to help the diarrhea and the, because diarrhea has fungal properties. So that was going to help the diarrhea, and that was also going to help the parasite that's causing the diarrhea, okay? Number 2, I told her to take activated charcoal. Activated charcoal absorbs all toxins that's in the body that should not be. It also absorbs all sickness. It can absorb yeast. It can absorb diarrhea, intestines in the gas, and it's like it gives like water filtration, okay? So what I told her to do, since she was an adult, she took I told her to take 50 to 100 milligrams of activated charcoal, which that's about 2 to 3 capsules at one time. If she was a child from the ages of 1 to 12, it would have been half of that dose, 25 milligrams to 50 milligrams, okay? Now, activated charcoal goes inside of the stomach and inside of the colon and intestinal walls. And what it starts doing, it starts grabbing on to all things that's not supposed to be. It grabs it, it grabs it, it grabs it. Now, one thing you have to be careful about activated charcoal will also grab onto your medication, your pharmaceutical drugs, and it will grab all of them and push them out the body. So if you're taking any type of pharmaceutical medications, whatever it is, activated charcoal will grab onto it and disperse it out the body. So you have to be careful. So let's just say if you're taking high blood pressure medication and you take it and then you take 2 activated charcoals, it's just like you didn't take your medication, because the activated charcoal is going to go inside the body and absorb everything that's not normal. So put it like this: activated charcoal is going to grab onto everything that's man-made. Okay? All right. So the activated charcoal is to absorb all of the toxic waste inside of the body. Put it like that. Now for her pain, I told her to boil some basil leaves on the stove, organic basil leaves. Boil them on the stove and to make a big pot. And she was to have about 6 cups throughout the day. Okay, warm. That was for the pain, and it got rid of her pain. Now, to help her food digest and come on out, she took, what I told her to do was a half a teaspoon with 1 glass of warm distilled water. That was to help the food to start moving through, and to help her digest it, okay? For her stomach cramps and digestion, I also told her to take fenugreek, okay? So she had the fenugreek powder. You just dab it in your, put it in your water, get it on down. That was for to help her food digest even more and for more stomach cramps. And she had a lot of acid in her belly, and I know she had a lot of acid in her belly because of the bloatiness, the stomach cramps, the stomach pain. So I told her to do 1 teaspoon of MANUKA honey, and that was to control the excessive production of acid in the belly. MANUKA honey, okay? And I wanted her to get a spoon like this here, fill it with MANUKA honey. This is about a tablespoon, I believe. And I told her also, when she get the MANUKA honey in here, you want to put 2 drops of oil of oregano in there. Stir it up a little bit, put it in your mouth, and swallow it down. So, with the MANUKA honey and the oil of oregano in this spoon, that was like an antibiotic. And that also kills off stubborn parasites that will not die and won't go away from just a regular antibiotic, okay? So MANUKA honey with oil of oregano kills off parasites E. coli, and anything else that you can think of. Manuka honey with oil of oregano is also good for MRSA. Okay, so that's what she did for food poisoning. Now, I also gave her a vitamin C attack smoothie, okay? Because she has to now build her antibodies up. She's got to build her immune system up. So this is what I gave her, the vitamin C attack. I told her to do 2 to 3 cups of watermelon, organic watermelon with the seeds, 1 slice of cantaloupe, and about a 1/4 cup of strawberries with dairy-free plain yogurt or vanilla yogurt, whatever you can get your hands on, but long as it's dairy-free. So this is a very good smoothie to build your immune system. It's a vitamin C. I call it the vitamin C attack. You know, to build your vitamin C up. And oh, actually, I told her, I forgot that. I told her to put a little cayenne pepper in it, or either a little African bird pepper. If you ever have the flu, this is a drink that's one of the best things to do for flu if you ever should get flu. This is called, I call it the vitamin C attack, okay? So that's what I gave her. And it's very, very good for food poisoning. So I'm going to try to go in my description box and leave the link to our website as I try to remember to do now. Excuse me. And I'm also going to put down the ingredients on the food poisoning, okay? And that's about it, guys. That's all I have for you right now. Food poisoning. And please like, subscribe, comment, and share our videos. Share. And hit your notifications button so that when I come back on later, you will get the videos as they come on, okay? Talk to you later. Peace and blessings.